All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar Alec Lewis of The Athletic, dropping 5 potential bridge quarterbacks for the Minnesota Vikings. We're going to go over that. Alex Lewis, he's definitely in the know, so we're going to take what he says, not going to say overly serious, but I'd say pretty serious. Before we get into that, remember, subscribe to the channel, like the videos here every damn day, talking Minnesota Vikings. And it's easy to say, oh, these guys are gross. They're not going to sign any of these guys. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. We're going to go each and everyone real quick. So here they are, courtesy of our pals, the Purple Persuasion, tweeting it out this morning. Go give those guys a follow for sure. So let's go one by one. Number one, and I don't think this is any particular order. Sam Darnold, yuck, gross. I mean, he's been brought up a few times in the media as far as a guy that the Vikings could look at. Dude's been a total bust. He had all the tools coming out of college, and sometimes it just doesn't work out, whether it's going on to be on a bad team like the Jets and then moving on to the Panthers, blah, 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 this many coordinators, that many coordinators. He was set up to fail. The fact is he has not done it. That said, he probably would be the more interesting, entertaining ones. Like, if we're going to suck, we might as well take a big old swing on a former top pick and just see what happens. Maybe you strike gold. I mean, that maybe being like a 1% chance you strike gold. But when you look at this list, and we're going to go one by one, Sam Darnold would be the one where we would not know what to expect at all, because he would have some beautiful weapons. Shit, if Nick Mullins can put up 400 yards, but Sam Darnold can put up some yards. So we'll see. Next in line, Ryan Tannehill. Tannehill, for me, I think he's 35, 36. For this one, this would be more like we're still kind of all in to win, because Tannehill can still play. He's not a guy that's just like going to come in and just absolutely suck. He's going to have some good games, and he can still play. Yeah, he got benched in Tennessee, but I think he would be an option where it's like, let's sign a bunch of dudes on defense. Let's bulk up this offensive line. Let's get a running back, and let's see what Ryan Tannehill can do for a year. It would be very short-lived, and it might absolutely blow up in their face. But Ryan Tannehill would, out of this list, would be the one that I would say would actually have you the best chance to get some wins. Jacoby Brissett, I don't know. He hasn't started a game in a couple years, and when he has, he's just honestly, I'd rather go with the Sam Darnold just more for the entertainment purposes. Jacoby Brissett would be fun to watch. I think he's 30, 31 years old. He's made some plays. He's a good quarterback. I think he's a backup quarterback, but Brissett would be a guy, like, if we brought in, I wouldn't be surprised if he was benched in week 4 for some random 5th-round quarterback we took, or Jaron Hall, whoever. So Brissett definitely out of this list gets me the least excited. Justin Fields, I don't think this. I just can't see the Bears trading them to us. The thought of the Bears trading them to the Vikings, and all of a sudden he just rips it up, especially with our weapons, that would be not go over well in Chicago at all. And I would love it because I don't think it's going to cost a ton, because it appears nobody really wants him. I would like Justin Fields to come here for a year, see what happens. Explodes, sign the dude. Last one, Russell Wilson. I'm not a Russell Wilson guy. I don't like Russell Wilson. I think he's washed. The thing with him is he's making $39 million from the Broncos this year. He could come in at a minimum. Like, he would basically be free. So when you put that into it, as much as you don't like Russell Wilson, or you think he's going to suck, he's not going. He's going to cost less than Nick Mullins. He's going to cost like about as much as Sean Mannion would. So if he comes in and absolutely sucks, all right, whatever, Russ. Thanks for the try. Whatever. And again, like the Sam Darnold, maybe there's a 1% chance he actually comes in and plays like Russell Wilson of 2000, whatever it was, 14. So the main point of this list is, while we're talking about the J.J. McCarthy's and bringing in like these very exciting quarterbacks and starting a new regime, there's also the thought that it could be very gross. And this just proves it. Possible five possible bridge quarterbacks if Kirk Cousins leaves. So I'm preparing myself for anything, which includes this gross list. And like I said, if I could pick out of all these guys to be our quarterback next year, just out of these guys, it would be Justin Fields and then probably Sam Darnold. How gross is that? Let me know in the comments, which one of these guys would you want? And don't just say none of them, because that's not fun. So out of these 5, if you had to pick one to start week 1 next year, who would it be?